Hey, good morning, everybody. Bill Milborn, owner of JLM Air Conditioning and Heating, here on Sunday, August 23rd, 2026. And I'm cutting up a watermelon today. This is a glimpse into the life of an air conditioning owner, what I like to do in some of my free time. Well, I'll show you guys here. We already got a pork butt all trimmed out, seasoned, ready to go on the smoker. And then I'm about to cut up this watermelon as well. I'm gonna use my knives here. You can see a little story about these. Rebex Cutlery, R-E-B-E-X. This is a company we've had a booth next to at the Home and Garden Show for the past 3 years in January down at the State Fairgrounds or the State Coliseum. You can see the JLM emblem right there. So they'll do custom work like that. Really cool, really awesome people. I think they're from Wisconsin or Iowa or something. But yeah, just down to earth, good old fashioned people. And the guys, my guys, Josiah, Matthew, and Marty, actually got me these for my birthday in July. So how cool is that? This one is the meat cleaver one, and this one is called the meat horse. And then this other one down here, this is for the veggies, and that's called the veg horse. So pretty cool. I just got these knives, started using them. They're really nice. Anyways, cooking, food, right? It's a labor of love. And we all love when mom cooks for us, when anybody cooks for us, really. So that's one thing, if I do have time, that I really like to do in my personal time. I don't always have time to do it, but when I do, I enjoy it. I'm not good to the point where I still need to follow recipes. I can't just make stuff up. But for 2 years now in a row, every year for Christmas, I've done a beef Wellington, and that's really fun. It's a lot of prep. It takes a lot of hours, but it turned out really well. The hardest part by far is the dough. Look at that watermelon. It's gonna be yummy. This weekend we've got kind of like a southern theme going on. We're gonna have the pulled pork out of the pork butt, do it a barbecue style, low and slow on the Traeger, and then some watermelon. Maybe we'll have some potatoes or some sweet potato with that. Maybe I'll go out to the store later and get something. But I love watermelon. This looks like it's a seedless. It's got the little white seeds, but I don't see any black seeds in it. So don't have to work too hard to eat this one. It's gonna be yummy with the pork. Anyways, going back to these knives, today I'm giving you a glimpse into a little bit of my free time. Air conditioning owner, when I have some free time in July or August, this is what I might be doing, especially because I just recovered from, I'm 11 weeks post-op from a shoulder surgery. I tore some tendons in my right shoulder, so I can't go out right now and do a lot of the fun stuff that I normally love to do, but that's okay. It's kind of nice to be a homebody, a little bit different change of pace, actually spending a summer in the air conditioning as opposed to out there in the hot Arizona summers. Just hanging out here with the wife at home. We got some dogs and cats. But so these knives make me think about the culture of the organization here that Tamara and the guys and I have created. You know, not every company owner even knows all their employees. And so that's one of the big benefits about having a small team and being selective about how I hire and who I hire. It lets me really know that my team aligns with my core values. So we have 5 of them here at JLM Air Conditioning and Heating. So quality, honesty, productivity, determination, and kindness, right? And so when I think about these knives, the core values that resonate most with the thought of these knives, quality, because quality is not just talking about the parts or the boxes that we install. It's not just about the pieces that come off of our trucks, right? Quality goes down to the quality of our organization as a whole, and it goes into our culture. And so quality in the way that we communicate and the way that we treat each other is important. That's something that we're always trying to work on. I'm finding more and more that the better communication that we have here, just the easier things are. And it makes me think about a saying, right? The quality of the questions you ask yourself determine the quality of your thoughts. And so the quality of the questions that we ask the team within our organization determines the quality of the answer and the thought that they put into their answer. And so that's something that I'm learning, and it's very important. The other core value that these knives make me think about, of course, is kindness, because it's not, it's not always very common that people do stuff like that for their boss. And I try and reciprocate, right? So anytime I have a chance, I'm going to take the guys' burritos on a job. They get an allowance for getting nice boots and nice pants. We buy them tools. We try and set them up for success and let them know that we care and that we're hearing them. Another very important thing is the amount of time that they have to themselves. So it gets busy, and especially with our work is seasonal, and sometimes the guys are working very long hours, but we do try to monitor that, and we do try to make sure that they don't get burnt out, that they have a personal life, that they can go do the things they love, spend time with their families. That's very important to us, and we'll continue to do that as we run this organization. More and more, society's always changing, and more people value their time and the way people view work and what is the American dream. Those things are always changing and adapting. And one thing I've noticed for the younger generation is that they value their time at home and their personal time a lot more, and they're not always quite as dedicated to work. And so my job as a leader within the organization is to inspire them to want to work hard and to be dedicated to the company, but also to treat them fairly and make sure that they're getting what they need and that their boundaries feel respected. That's pretty important nowadays. So anyways, you can see I'm just starting to bag up some of this watermelon. I think I'm also going to munch on some right now because it looks pretty yummy. But just wanted to come on here today and talk to you guys and introduce myself, talk about our core values a little bit, and hope to keep making videos like this. Catch you later. Peace out.